Look, at some point in our life, we are gonna get punched, either in the torso, on the arms, but when you get punched in the face for the first time, it's something very different. And my first time getting punched in the face was when I was 14 years old. And I'm going to tell you that story. My name is Buitre, and this is the story about how I got punched in the face for the first time. On the first video of this channel, I said that when I was a kid, I was really scrawny. Well, I'm gonna dig deeper on that idea. I was 14 years old and I was no taller than 5'2". Currently, I'm 5'8", which is not tall, but at the time, some of my classmates were already getting taller than most of the girls. Meanwhile, I was stuck being shorter than many of them, and I weighed no more than 95 pounds. So I was in a position where I was very weak compared to some of my classmates. This story starts with a group of 4 friends, me, Buitre, and other 3 that we're going to call Cat, Dog, and Fly. We mostly did just stupid things like, for example, ringing doorbells. But that time we were bored of ringing doorbells, so we decided to go to a park and just work out. It was a struggle for me to work out because I was so weak. I couldn't do one single pull-up. At that moment, my friends were far more strong than me and they could do way more pull-ups. But while we were doing that, something strange was happening. And we started to hear this old guy on a bench not far away from us talking. And he kind of looked like Homer. He looked like this stereotypical blue-collar worker with a beer on his hand and dirty clothes from whatever work he did. We thought that he was just talking to himself and, well, tried to not mind him until something happened. Cat started to jump from one bench to another, but not in one of those where the guy was sitting on. They were far away from him. And he just was jumping from one bench to the other. Now, for whatever reason that to this day I don't understand, my friend jumping from one bench to the other pissed him off. And he started to scream. And it was something like, "Hey, stop doing that stupid shit! Stop doing that!" Then we all turned around and realized that this guy was kinda pissed with us. My friend Cat came off of the bench and started to argue with the guy. And it was something like, "You don't let me drink a pistol." And my friend was like, "Fuck's your problem, man?" And then something awakened on me. I realized that it was the time to prove to everybody that I wasn't a weakling and that I could protect my friends. That I could be like those anime heroes that I used to watch on the TV. So I decided to approach this drunk tart, saying something like, "Hey man, the hell is your problem with my..." But then I realized that I made a mistake and I had entered the old man range of physical contact. As soon as that guy saw me stepping in to protect my friend, he punched me right on the face. It was so fast that it almost seemed like the old guy had a stand and I just entered its range. My consciousness went numb and I hit the Yancha pose. Now, I don't remember too much of what happened after. I just remember me screaming with a bloody mouth and my friends trying to catch up to the guy because he started to escape. That day, I was taught a very important lesson. Life is not an anime.